Hello Soul Family, my name is Gita and welcome to your Pick a Card reading. So the title of this video is going to be, Are You on Their Mind? And what are they thinking? It's going to be saying what they're thinking about in general, or if it's like no, that they're not thinking about you, it's going to say what they're either about what they were thinking about maybe last time that they thought about you, or it's going to talk more about what they're currently thinking or what they're going through. If it's yes, then it'll be talking about what they're thinking about you. Anyways, before we get started, I'd just like to say really quickly that if you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up so I know that you do. If you'd like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and then hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Also in the video description is where you'll find your timestamps. So this is going to be option number 1 with the tiger's eye heart, option number 2 with the rose quartz heart, option number 3 with the volcanic cherry, or is it cherry volcanic quartz, with option number 3, and option number 4 with the selenite heart. So you can go ahead and pause the video and take as long as you need, but I'm going to go ahead and get started and find out if you're on their mind, and if so, what are they thinking about? Alright, so here we have the cards for option number 1 with the tiger's eye, and let's go ahead and find out if your person is thinking about you. So we have temptation, then we have deception and envy in the reverse, then we have positive movement forward in the reverse, then we have patience and planning. Ooh, gotta make room. And then we have light in the reverse. Just any more room than I thought I did. It's the first pile, so I try to figure out how everything's gonna fit. Alright, clarifying temptation, we have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Clarifying deception and envy in the reverse, we have Page of Swords in the reverse. Clarifying positive movement forward, we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Then we have the King of Swords in the reverse. And then we have the King of Cups. Clarifying the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, we have Game Face. And then we have Take a Chance. Then we have, with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, we have the Siren. Then we have the King of Swords in the reverse, Cheers. And then with the King of Cups, we have Secrecy. And then these are your messages from your person. I'm just going to put them right here. And I'll read them to you in a moment. So it said, have you been on your person's mind? The answer is no at the moment. I don't feel like it's like totally not thinking about you, but for the most part, they haven't been thinking about you. Why? Let's go ahead and talk about why. With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, they're really restricted, okay? They're going through, they're being, with this is the temptation is the Devil card, and they're being like really restricted, and they're not being able to do anything. With the Knight of Pentacles, they're like so weighed down with this emotions and negative emotions that they can barely do anything. But, I mean, they are taking things very seriously. Okay, they got their game face on. They are trying, they are trying to make it through this. They're having a really hard time, though. With deception and envy, I feel like there's like something that they're wanting to take a chance on. And I feel like that there's some kind of either not very good conversation, like communication. There's like either poor, immature communication going on, or there's no communication. Take whatever resonates. And with the deception and envy, and that's the Seven of Swords in the reverse, they're choosing to do the right thing, There's something that they're wanting to take a chance on, okay? But I feel like they want to have a positive outcome, and so there's something that I feel like they're not communicating this with you. They're choosing to do the right thing. I'm picking up that there's a lot of you that are not in communication with this person, potentially at the time. So we have positive movement forward in the reverse, which is the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. They're like not being able to make any progress, no forward progress. They're actually not in the best place with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. They're kind of down and they're feeling kind of depressed. Also, I'm hearing that they're having some difficulties with money as well. With the Siren, you know, I'm trying to... Okay, they're saying, okay. There also could be a person. It doesn't necessarily have to be a third party. I don't know. I don't feel like this is you. There's a person. It could be like their mother or something. There's this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse who I feel like is influencing the situation and making it hard to make any progress. So it's either like a baby mama or it's something like their mother. It could potentially be, or it's just somebody else who is in this kind of energy who is really dragging them down and making them, and I feel like this person is kind of maybe even vindictive or threatening and rebellious. So I feel like this other person is really in their headspace. This is who they're really thinking about, and it's not someone who they're having a fun time with. Patience and planning, the Seven of Pentacles. So they planted the seeds and they're waiting to take action. With the King of Swords, though, they're emotionally disconnected. I feel like they're kind of disassociating. They're having such a negative time that they're kind of not even, they're feeling really cold and distant. And what it is that this is the seeds that they're planting with cheers, the new beginnings. They're waiting for the new beginning. They're kind of cold and disconnected until then. And I feel like that they planted the seeds for happiness, but I don't feel like they're kind of just waiting it through. That's why they've got their game face on. With light, which is the Sun in the reverse, they're feeling really dim. With the King of Cups, there could be somebody there. We have secrecy. With the King of Cups, they're trying to remain emotionally calm, and there's just secrecy. So it says an affair, hiding something, use discretion, surprise, collaborate, protecting, and denying risk. Also, I'm feeling like they could be trying to protect you from this negative energy that they're going through right now. Also, I'm picking up that some of you might be in an affair that they're interested in having. Like there's something that you're some kind of secret for them. I am picking up like weird, like I'm picking up some third-party energies for some of you. It's not all of you, but it is for some. All right, so let's see what your messages from your person says. So he says, I'm still haunted by my actions. So they're definitely haunted by their actions. And what are those actions? Those actions are whatever has put them in this situation, where they're in this negative space. We have, you still hold a place in my heart. So I don't think that they're not thinking about you now because they're focusing on what they're going through right now, but you still do hold a place in their heart, and they look at your picture often. So I do still like, you know, it's not like they totally don't think of you. It's just that lately they have not been thinking about you because they have been totally focusing on getting the heck out of whatever their situation is that they are not having fun in. They're trying to get out of it, and they've planted the seeds. They have patience and planning. With the Seven of Pentacles, they planted the seeds to do things to get out of the situation, and they're just kind of, I feel like they're just waiting it out, and they're just trying to, you know, wait for everything to take root and to work its way out. Anyways, that's all I have for option number 1. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it, and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and then hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to option number 2. All right, so here we have the cards for pile number 2 with the rose quartz heart, and let's go ahead and find out if you're on your person's mind. All right, so first we have solitude. Then we have awareness in the reverse. Then we have fulfillment of wishes in the reverse. Then we have recognition and reward. Then we have discontent and boredom. Clarifying solitude, we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Clarifying awareness in the reverse, we have the Six of Swords in the reverse. Then we have the Page of Wands. Then we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. And then we have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Clarifying the Ace of Wands in the reverse, we have Why. Clarifying the Six of Swords in the reverse, we have It's a Plan. Then we have the Screw. Then we have Blowing Bubbles. And then we have Looking Closely. And these are the messages from your person that I will read at the end. Don't go anywhere, I will read them. All right, so the first thing we have here is solitude, which is, this is the Hermit. So I feel like I can't help but think that something has happened because they've taken a moment. They've taken a moment to collect themselves and gain wisdom on the situation that they're going through, and because they're trying to understand why it is happening. They just don't, they can't understand, how they've gotten to the place that they've gotten. They are lacking in inspiration. It's like this feels like a slightly lesser version of the Ace of Wands. So they still have this passion and everything, but they don't understand why or how they got into the place that they have gotten. And it's so, they're trying to find a solution. They're not trying to focus on the problem, so they're trying to be optimistic. They're trying to focus on the solution. Okay, so we have awareness. This is the Magician in the reverse. So what they're thinking about you is that they have the intention to date you, but they're not taking any action to do it. They're having a difficult mental transition out of the situation, whatever is influencing them that has made them feel in this energy here with this Y energy. So I feel like that they are working on doing something with you, or maybe going out and doing something with you, asking you if you would like to go do something, spending some time. It's like they have the intention to do it, that they haven't been able to find the time because they're still trying to understand how they got in the situation they're in. They're still trying to find a solution to the problem. All right, fulfillment of wishes. So they have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Hang on. They're really disappointed. I feel like it's saying that somebody might have told them off, and this is part of the problem. I don't know if you rejected them or something. There's something that made them feel like that you weren't interested in them, and it's like they have left quickly, and they're kind of thinking about, like, either they're out searching for another person to talk to, or they're searching for a solution to the problem. I'm more inclined to believe it's the latter. Let's see, recognition with reward, Three of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, they are feeling stuck. I feel like they're feeling stuck. I feel like they could be having some money issues, and this might be part of a problem. There also could be a third party, not person necessarily, but it could be a situation. This could also be a work situation. Let me know in the comments below. But we have fun, loving, bubbly, manifesting, embracing the moment, airy. It's like they're trying to be in the now, and they're trying to get a solid foundation. I feel like they want to. It's like I feel like they're not feeling as abundant right now. I think so. Money could be part of the factors why they're not doing certain things. They are, I feel like they are looking at your social media. They're trying to understand some things, observing. They're nitpicking too, but it's like, it says nitpicking, but I feel like they're nitpicking themselves. They're overwhelmed right now with the Two of Pentacles. They have a lot going on. But at the same time, it's like we have the Four of Cups. They're worried about missing out on an opportunity with you. They're worried that you're going to get bored. Maybe waiting for them, or find them boring in general. I feel like that they're kind of thinking that maybe you might not like them too much. Like as much as they would like, if that makes sense. It's like they're nitpicking themselves. It's like they're putting themselves down. You know, it's like they're like, oh, well, maybe this isn't big enough, or this isn't good enough, or that kind of thing. And I feel like they're kind of taking time to contemplate their feelings about the situation, but at the same time, they're overwhelmed. They're like, they have a lot of things going on right now. They're thinking a lot of different things, and they're feeling really overwhelmed. They're juggling multiple things. I feel like they are getting I'm getting some feelings of not feeling good enough, or they're wanting everything to be just a certain way. All right, so let's see what the cards say your messages from your person is. So we have, something is still missing for me, and I'm trying to figure out what that is. Okay, so that's obvious, right? They're trying to figure out what's missing. Okay, they're trying to reflect on what's going on. They're so discontent. They have discontent. I don't feel like they're bored as much as they're like, they're feeling restless more than anything. Especially with this Ace of Wands in the reverse. And then we have, I feel badly for the way I treated you. You didn't deserve that. I feel like that could be related to this screw. And then we have, I'm not the same person that you remember. So I'm feeling like that whatever they treated you like, they're not that same person that maybe that they seem like they presented themselves as, that kind of thing. They're not the same person that you remember. They've changed. It's like they've taken time to gain wisdom, and they've gotten a different perspective on the situation. Either way, they look like they have a lot going on. Anyways, that's all I have for option number 2. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it, and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and then hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, not a problem. If you'd like to have a private reading, you see how to do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to option number 3. All right, so here we have the cards for option number 3 with the Cherry Volcanic Quartz, and let's go ahead and find out if you're on your person's mind. All right, so first we have financial and material changes. Then we have universe. Then we have material harvest in the reverse. Then we have triumphant success in the reverse. And then we have obstacles and challenges. And clarifying financial and material changes, we have the 7 of Pentacles. Then we have the Page of Pentacles. Then we have the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. Then we have the Page of Cups. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles. We have the 9 of Pentacles twice, actually. All right. Clarifying the 7 of Pentacles, we have staying in. Clarifying the Page of Pentacles, we have the Other. This could be indicative of a third-party situation. Clarifying the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, we have No You Hang Up. Clarifying the Page of Cups, we have Playing the Field. Clarifying the Nine of Pentacles, we have Sleep on It. And these are the messages from your person. And I'll read that at the end. Okay. So financial, material changes. The Five of Pentacles. I feel like this person, by the way, it says yes. It says yes. This is upright, upright, upright. All right. So this, yes, you are on their mind. But it's like, the last pile had some, there's like, a lot of people are having money issues lately. Anyway, so they're having some money difficulties. They also could be feeling left out in the cold. You know, for some, like some of them might be having housing issues, I'm hearing too. But they're, either way, they're trying to get money, basically. With the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like they're pausing and assessing the situation. And I feel like they're planting seeds and trying to change it. It's just like too many pentacles right here. You could be working with this person for some of you. Let me know in the comments below. But we have staying in. But what I'm getting at of staying in is like maybe they're not really wanting to do anything with you, or they're spending a lot of time in. They're having some time alone. They're also trying to like think. They're taking this time to kind of reflect on and what they can do to improve their situation too. So if they're not really like wanting to really do things with you, and they're kind of being like kind of distant, that might be part of the reason why. We have the Universe, which is the world. Okay, this is a third-party situation. I'm trying to figure out who you are in this situation. So we have the Other. It says, admire from afar, a fork in the road, an option, interested in another or other man or woman. With a Page of Pentacles. Hang on, I'm gonna figure it out when I go through. All right, material harvest in the reverse. So the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, they're wanting to become single. So they might be already in a relationship and they're wanting to leave the relationship to potentially be with you. But if you're already in a committed relationship with you, obviously they want to be with someone else. Just so take whatever resonates. The Three of Pentacles in the reverse, they're wanting to be single. They're wanting to be more self-sufficient, independent. They might be actually, if they're in a relationship, they might be trying to break up. Like if they're sharing their finances with someone else, you're trying to free up those finances. They're trying to find a way to break free from the other person. The Three of Pentacles in the reverse, I'm hearing like there's not a very good foundation. This person really likes talking to you, I'm feeling. They really like talking to you. I feel like most of you, you're the other person. There's not a very solid foundation. They're wanting to become single so they can have a solid foundation. That's what they're thinking about. That might be why they're staying in. They're trying to work on their money. All right, so the Ace of Swords in the reverse. However, I would hate to inform you. I feel like that this person, for some of you, may not be being completely honest with you. I feel like that they might be talking to other people and giving them messages of love as well. With the Page of Cups, I feel like they are playing the field. Now, for some of you, it could just be you, or they're thinking that you're doing this. So they might think that you're lying and you're dating other people. Okay, so you got to take it whatever resonates. Okay, but for some, I'm feeling that they're lying and they're talking to other people, not just you. And then I feel like that also they're thinking that you're lying and you're talking to other people. Someone's being they're thinking either they are or you're being a player. Then obstacles and challenges. So there's a conflict on becoming single, self-sufficient, the Nine of Pentacles. And there's an obstacle to them becoming single. And so they're trying to think before they speak, or they don't want to sabotage things. So they're trying to take a break and rest on it before they go any further, before they do any actions. They're really conflicted about what they're doing. All right, so the first messages we have: I'm finally feeling the consequences to my actions. Then we have, I don't know if I can meet your expectations. And then we have, we will be together again. Anyways, that's all I have for option number 3. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and then hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to option number 4. Alright, so here we have the cards for option number 4 with the big selenite heart. And let's go ahead and find out. It's like an apricot selenite. There's different kinds, but let's go ahead and find out if you're on your person's mind. Alright, so first we have passion ignited in the reverse. Then we have partnerships and alliances. Then we have power. Authority in the reverse. And then spiritual union. Clarifying passion ignites, we have the Queen of Wands. Then we have the King of Wands. Ooh, this could be a twin flame reading. Or at least a high-level soulmate. Not all of you are going to be twin flames, but a lot of you are going to get this one who are twin flames. So we have the Eight of Pentacles. Then we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. Clarifying the Queen of Wands, we have Stork. Clarifying the King of Wands, we have Bold Move. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles, we have Island Time. Clarifying the Queen of Cups in the reverse, we have Try Me. Clarifying the Six of Pentacles, we have Team Awesome. And then you got an extra message, and I'll be reading that at the end. Alright, so let's see. So are you on their mind? Yes, you're on their mind. The passion ignites, feels like. For some of you, if you're pregnant with their baby, they're on your mind thinking about that. Okay? For most of you who are not pregnant with a baby, I'm going to go ahead and read the rest. Okay? So, it's like it's saying that they're still feeling passionate. There's still inspiration. They're feeling very confident. There's some ideas. There's like a new, like something new, a new beginning happening or wanting to happen, but there's like a delay. That's what they're saying. They are with partnerships and alliances and the King of Wands. There's a lot of wands here. They are like they have some plans. They have a plan that they are wanting to do. They're trying to implement. With the King of Wands, they are they want to be authentic. They want to be, confident. Both people, I feel like you and them You're both confident, and if anything, your counterparts being the King and Queen of Wands. With bold move, we have there might be some kind of invitation. They might want to invite you to do something, or taking some kind of big steps. It's taking big steps to make things happen. Also could be a gift or something. So they have some kind of plans. They have some kind of goal to do something in that sense. They are thinking about doing that. With Island Time, they are working towards it. They're trying to gain confidence. I feel like they've already got some confidence, but they're trying to gain more confidence, I guess, and more courage. And they're working towards that. With the Eight of Pentacles, they're working towards it, and they might even need money to do that. But it's something that takes time. And they're taking it in their own time. They are having a relaxed attitude about it. Okay? So they're not trying to stress over it. That's why they're taking their sweet ass time. I should just say sweet ass time. That's what they need to name that card, not Island Time. But with Passion Ignited, that's telling me there's a new beginning, but it's going to be delayed. There's a delay. There's something to do with something that's needing to be manifested. It's not quite manifested. They might think that you're upset with them. That whether that's true or not, they think that you're upset. Yeah. They feel like that you're upset with them. You might be feeling really moody. Might be feeling vulnerable. They think whether you're upset or not, they think that you might be upset with them, and that you may actually reject them. That you're fed up and things need to change. But with the Two of Cups, which is spiritual union, the Six of Pentacles, they do want to give you something, and they do want to come together. They do want to have a relationship with you because they feel like you have a very good connection. You have Team Awesome here. You have healthy and open communication when you do have time together, and they love spending time with you, and they feel like that you're compatible. So let's see what kind of messages we got here. All right, so first we have, I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. Then we have, I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. So if they're not communicating. Then we have, I want to be authentic. I'm no longer afraid. They definitely want to be authentic with the King of Wands. And then we have, my heart is telling me just do it. So I feel like they're coming around. They're getting their butt in gear slowly but surely, and they're gaining courage in order to come towards you to do what? To do this bold move. Okay? Anyways, that's all I have for pile number 4. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well, thank you very much, and I hope you all have a wonderful day or night. God bless.